Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Gatry Killings. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. It has been a week since 24-year-old NFL star Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field in cardiac arrest. And doctors say he has made remarkable improvement. He is now breathing on his own, and doctors say his neurological function is intact. However, he still remains in critical condition. Hamlin tweeted this picture of himself in his hospital bed, wearing his number 3 jersey, and forming the heart sign with his hands while watching the Buffalo Bills play the New England Patriots on Sunday. He also tweeted this message: "It's game day, and there's nothing I want more than to be running out that tunnel with my brothers. But God is using me for a different way today. Tell someone you love them today." Teams and players across the league definitely showed love for Hamlin. The Buffalo Bills wore special number 3 patches on their jerseys during Sunday's game. All 16 teams that played over the weekend wore this black short-sleeved Nike t-shirt with the words "Love for Damar" in white letters across the front and the number 3 in the middle. There was a moment of silence for him before every game. Football fans and non-football fans continue to show their love by donating to Hamlin's toy drive for kids. Organizers say donations have now topped $8.5 million. President Joe Biden is in Mexico City, where he will take part in the North American Leaders Summit. Biden is expected to discuss immigration matters with the leaders of Mexico and Canada during the event. It is a concern that has both Republicans and Democratic leaders calling for action. He made his first trip to the southern border as president Sunday. Texas Governor Greg Abbott handed Biden a letter with 5 actions he wants Biden to take to address the immigration situation. Including the resumption of construction on Texas's border wall. Brazilian officials and world leaders are condemning the protesters who stormed government buildings on Sunday. The protesters are supporters of former leader Jair Bolsonaro. They broke into Brazil's congressional buildings, Supreme Court, and presidential palace 1 week after the inauguration of Lula da Silva, who defeated Bolsonaro in a runoff election. Police have since cleared the massive crowds from the buildings and made at least 400 arrests. De Silva said those responsible for organizing the protests will be found and punished. Every day, there are more and more reports of massive layoffs at big companies. Salesforce has announced it is cutting about 10% of its workforce. Amazon plans to lay off 18,000 workers. McDonald's is planning to lay off some of its corporate staff. And tech companies like Amazon and Meta have also announced massive layoffs. Because of these layoffs, LinkedIn is experiencing a resurgence. LinkedIn is a business and employment-focused social media platform. In 2022, the LinkedIn mobile app was downloaded about 58 million times. That's up 10% from the previous year, according to research firm Sensor Tower. And there were 22% more posts in November mentioning the phrase open to work compared to the prior year. Adam Rich, the actor who played the youngest family member on the show 8 is Enough, has died. His family reportedly told media outlets that he died at his home in Los Angeles Saturday, but did not reveal the cause of death. Rich rose to fame in the 1970s and 1980s as a child, playing the youngest Bradford family member, Nicholas, on the TV drama. He also appeared on several TV shows and a number of TV movies in the 80s, including Chips, Fantasy Island, and Small Wonder. Rich was 54 years old. I love this part. I love makeup. Beauty company L'Oreal says it has created a new lipstick technology aimed at making beauty more inclusive. The company unveiled its device to apply lipstick for people who have limited hand and arm mobility. The device is called Hapta. L'Oreal says it is the world's first handheld computerized makeup applicator to give the user a full range of motion. The device has 3 parts: a lipstick custom case, a stabilizer, and a grip to level the lipstick when it is brought closer to the mouth. The user has the ability to rotate the lipstick tube 360 degrees. It also has a built-in battery that will last for 1 hour when fully charged. That is so cool. So cool. I love that. Adopt a kitten and get a free flight. I'm not joking. Frontier Airlines is offering free flight vouchers to people who adopt one of 3 kittens from the Las Vegas Animal Foundation. If an adopter steps up to take home Delta or Spirit, they'll get 2 vouchers worth $250, a total of $500 per pet parent. The person who adopts the kitten named Frontier gets 4 flight vouchers for a total value of $1,000. The vouchers are good to use through the end of the year. The kittens will be adoption ready once they hit 6 weeks old and weigh at least 1.5 pounds. The airline says it is thrilled to offer the extra incentive to help get the kittens adopted. Hey, if any one of you adopts one of the cats, let us know. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Have a great day, and take care of yourself. Stay warm.